Guys, this is Dr.Baboons. I'm sitting here playing Blood and Bacon because it's 2 in the morning and Capcom won't update goddamn Street Fighter 5 so I can play it on my laptop. So I bought this game for $1 on Steam because it looks stupid as hell, so let's see what we get into here. So every level starts with you talking to this farmer dude here who's like nailed to the fucking wall with some pitchfork. I don't know how a pig did that, because like the pigs are the primary enemy in the game, and I don't know how they could hold a pitchfork. Anyway, this guy is like our Virgil on our indie game Ass Adventure. So the primary directive of the game is to just murder all these pigs and shit. It seems weirdly violent, but the gameplay is also extremely satisfying because the pigs will just randomly fucking explode. Also, the disembodied pig chunks still make pig noises even after they've been ripped off of their bodies, which makes me think there's some weird voodoo shit going on. At the end of each level, you go back to this oatmeal fucker and he just tells you shit about, I don't know, farming and pig murder. You can use a bunch of different kinds of weapons to kill the pigs with, but it doesn't really matter which ones you use, because they all have insane damage and have range that can, like, blow the dick off of an elephant from my apartment. There's also some traps and power-ups that you can use too, but I didn't use any of them until the end of the game when the devs go crazy and throw a shitload of enemies at you, and you just start freaking out and pissing all over yourself with confusion the instant the round starts, because all you see is pigs. This game is just a sea of questions. The more I play it, the more I wonder if I'm actually just invading a pig farm run by pigs, and I'm like gonna turn out to be some kind of horrid monster in some weird Heart of Darkness endgame twist scenario. The power-ups are handled through this weird-ass meat grinder mechanic in which you gotta shoot the buttons on this meat grinder in order to shit out some power-ups or something. But I mean, why would this exist on a farm to begin with? And one of the power-ups you get is fucking boar milk that makes you run like goddamn Usain Bolt. How do boars make milk? Boars are male pigs. Am I drinking boar semen? What is this madness? Sometimes all the boars just operate on this weird hive mind where they're all just running a circle or running in the same direction. It's weird because they don't even feel like enemies in the game. They just are running around aimlessly until you blow their heads off. Pigs must be extremely greasy because when they fall like this you can just whap them around like an octopus on a linoleum floor and they just slide across the whole map. Occasionally there's nighttime levels where you gotta run around with your flashlight on shooting skeletal pigs and shit, which is honestly kinda tense because the pig AI is so fucking random that occasionally they'll just run up behind you and start tickling your ass cheeks. On some of the levels, you just get instant kill guns and you just fly around like a damn Navy SEAL, blowing the fuck out of everything, and the level takes like 10 seconds. Gotta hand it to the devs though, because they went out and made a game that by every metric appears as though it's just complete ass, but plays like it's solid gold made of diamonds. It's honestly quite phenomenal. It's like, reminds me of movies like The Room or Troll 2. There's lots of little neat tidbits of this game that just makes me think that the devs just had a fucking ball making it. It definitely seems like a game that it reminds you of like the late 90s era Serious Sam type games, where all you have to do is just run forward and just blow shit up, that I feel like is sorely missing in the modern game era. If he hadn't have died in the early 2000s of a heroin overdose, Captain Planet would have fucking loved this game, because there's so much goddamn recycling. Like on this stage, all the enemies are just really tiny versions of the normal enemies. The first boss encounter that you run into is honestly fucking terrifying. You just open the door and turn around and there he is staring at you, right in the goddamn spawn, waiting to murder you the instant you come out. And then when you do get out there, the guy who voices the farmer starts talking to you as the pig and just says some really random hilarious shit. Swear to God, next time someone tells me that what we need in the indie gaming world is more interactive story experiences, I'm gonna jump up on one leg and kick him in the damn eye, cause this boss fight is crazy. You got giant pigs chasing you around, jumping on roofs and speaking pig Latin. This is madness. I paid 99 cents for this goddamn game. I could have bought a soda, drunk it, and then shoved the bottle up my ass. But no, I spent it on this game and it was fucking worth it. This game's awful and I love it.